Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds, middleweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
His adversary, coming out of Paris, Bidochon.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
He gets off with a combination up top. Zoning in with the overhand left. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Solid. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
One, two.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Big Train.
You're doing great.
Good job protecting himself. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
All right, let's do it.
10 clicks of the talk. The Warriors' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Big Train's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Halfway through round number two, he takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while, you know. Sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Move your head.
Look at that combination by Big Train. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Big Train's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is it? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he can go through that door.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Back to the line. Keep moving around the ring.
Scored well up top.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
The Warriors left working well that time. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good job on the two-punch combo by Big Train. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. The Warriors left landing well. And the round comes to an end.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight.
The Warriors enjoying a big lead here, up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but even more important than that, he's already gotten to his man.
Yeah, he's hurt him in the body, and once he hurt him in the body, he flows upstairs, was able to go there.
Accurate with a straight left. The Warriors swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. On the mark with the straight left hand. The Warriors looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you throw a jab, you throw it like you're testing hot water. Bang, you get it back just as fast as you throw it out. He's throwing it slow right now, and that's where the carelessness comes in. Something's going to come over that slow jab.
Two snapping jabs by Big Train. One but gives one. Good work by Big Train. The Warriors able to avoid that punch. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Side to side.
And now another left. Good flush shot upstairs. Nice work with the uppercut. Doubles up the jab. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Big Train's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside and you're lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Doubling up the jab by Big Train.
Stay away from those. Come on.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. The Warriors doing well here with that two-punch combination. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Seconds to go in this round, and a well-targeted combination by Big Train. And round 5 comes to an end. Big Train's margin for error is hardly anything at all now. It's later in the fight, and time again, he's allowing his opponent to land these headshots.
Yeah, you got to remind them, you're not getting paid any bonus, no extra money for taking punches. You might get paid a little extra if you start delivering some, though.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big Train. The Warriors showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
There you go. Come on, kid, focus.
The Warriors doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Left, right. You need to double up your punches all night.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Big Train's coming off a very determined 3 moments. That was quite impressive. In fact, I think he's got a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
The Warriors putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Side to side.
That's it, just like that.
He just missed that shot up top. A well-placed left hand up top. The Warriors throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Big Train's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Double jab right to the face. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
You got this one.
Good work defensively by Big Train. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good combination to the head.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round.
Well, he's up big through 7 rounds according to Teddy's scorecard. The answer for him has been a very simple formula. Just go out there and throw more punches.
Yeah, and one other little thing that's not as simple, but it's very subtle, Joe. He's been moving his feet. You know, he's throwing punches, but he adjusts to where he has to adjust.
He's been in good position.
Oh, yeah, all the time. He's never out of position.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big Train. The Warriors landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Warriors' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Big Train's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. The Warriors' right hand scores well that time. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
The Warriors' combination punching is working well here.
Come on, kid, focus. Nice, nice.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Guard your head.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
That's
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. And that's the end of round 8. The Warriors' performance has been consistent tonight. All night long, we've seen the same thing. Scoring to his opponent's head from the outside.
Well, if it's not broke, why fix it, Joe? He's doing exactly what he should be doing. Now it's up to his opponent to change something here.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. The Warriors way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
move your head.
Big Train's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Blocks away that headshot. fine-looking right hand by Big Train. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Very nice work with the double jab up top.
That's it. That's it.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. The Warriors' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Big Train's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
And he returns on that exchange.
Move those feet.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Big Train's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. The Warriors got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big Train. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Work the body, back to the body.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Big Train. Big Train scoring with that right hand.
Keep working the body.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. And another jab, targeting that straight left hand. Scored well up top. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. A unanimous decision.